Hi everybody, today I am making a place card holder for Thanksgiving which you can give to your guests as a little favor that they can take home and turn into a picture holder. Picture frame deal, picture holder. This is a slice of wood from one of those big bags at Hobby Lobby. This is one of the bigger slices. They're not all going to be this big. I know you can buy them in packs where they're a little bit bigger, but there's a couple of ones this size in the bag, and as you can see, this one's missing some bark on the side. And look how happy I am because I found a bag of reindeer moss. I don't have to use the disgusting Dollar Tree moss anymore. Like, literally, this was the highlight of my week. I'm going in and I'm just filling in the raw wood on the side. Some of the bark sometimes loose, so you might have to glue that down too, but it's worth it to get the bark back on there. So yeah, there's some smaller ones in there. You don't have to make it as big as I do. Not that this is big. I mean, this circle's only like 3 inches. But I like the naturalness of the bark and the exposed wood and everything. So this was a clip from one of the back of those succulents, and what I'm going to do is glue this on here so it can hold the place card, and then after dinner you let your guests take it home and they can use it as a picture holder. And I thought it would be super fun if, you got an instant camera and took pictures at Thanksgiving dinner that they could add right to it when they get home. And I'm marking a little spot right there so I know that's where my clip has to go after I'm done with everything else. I pretty much just used things that were within my reach because I filmed this right after I filmed my lantern, so there's a lot of fall stuff around. Not much though, because I'm like almost completely out, which I think is good, so I can start fresh next year with fall florals. This is a leaf from one of the pumpkin picks, and I'm mostly just trying to give a little base so it's not just a moss covered piece of wood. And I put the orange one under the green one because the pumpkin's going to sit on top of the green, and I wanted there to be some contrast. So there goes my pumpkin, and I'm using my Gorilla Glue sticks for this just because that wood, it's dried out, but sometimes it's a little stubborn to glue to. I didn't have any problems with it, but I have in the past, been trying to glue stuff with hot glue to these kind of wood slices and had a little bit of a problem, but it was fine this time. I love those Gorilla Glue sticks. And I still love my glue gun if anybody's still looking for a glue gun. It doesn't drip. I hate when glue guns drip. These are some of those berries from a pick at Dollar Tree, and they're always busted up, so I was just cutting the broken pieces off. And if we're talking about cost, these would be very, very economical to make. I think the most expensive thing would probably be the piece of wood, because you would use one of the pumpkin picks to make, are there 5 or 6 on there? Say there's 5. So you could get 2 of those to make at least 6, say, however many people you have at your dinner. And then a couple of picks that you just need a leaf or 2 off of. Bag of moss. I think you could get them done for maybe $1, $1.50. And if you can't find the alligator clips, you could always look in the ribbon section at Walmart where all the hair clips are to make bows, or in the beauty sections where the hair clips are. This was a clip off of one of the back of the clip-on succulents from Dollar Tree. So I'm just adding to this, making a little diorama moment. And because I want the clip to sit up some without being flush up against the wood, I'm taking a piece of felt and making a little riser for it. You don't have to use felt, you could use anything that's gonna elevate the base of the clip off the wood some so you're still able to pinch it. And just sticking it on there, and the Gorilla Glue is great for this. I believe that green thing right there behind it was green heather from Walmart. I don't think there's such thing as green heather, but whatever. And now I'm just working to cover up. I don't care that the actual clip is showing, I just don't want the mechanics to show underneath. So I'm adding a little bit more moss underneath there and just kind of wrapping it around. And if you don't want the clip to show, you can always take a leaf or something and just stick it on the front of there. I think I'd do that later just to show you, but I like that you know what it is. Like, there's a clip there that's holding something up. And if you wanted to, you could cover the entire base of the wood slice. You could use a piece of wood, like one of those rounds they sell, like a piece of finished wood, and then cover the whole thing. I like that you can see the bark, and I like that you can see a little bit of the wood underneath it. So I don't want to go in and cover everything. And if you do want to cover it, there's a leaf. I thought that looked kind of silly. So this is a gift tag that I took off of one of my presents from a couple years ago. My friend lives in Georgia now, so she hasn't gotten her present in forever. So that's what it would look like during dinner. And then she could take that home and put a picture of it. I didn't have a picture when I was doing this, so this is what a picture would look like. It's just like like there's a little thing right there. But an actual 4x6 picture. Tried a 5x7, that was too big. I guess if you made the base bigger or moved the clip over. So yeah, I think it came out super cute. And just because the pen was there, I wrote the date on the bottom. If you want to make one every year and give your friends a whole little village of tiny, tiny Thanksgiving dioramas. So there's the bottom of it. I think it came out really cute, and it was fast. I think my raw file was like 15 minutes, so I edited down to that. And this is my good friend Clara. She's very smart and intelligent and interesting and creative, which is really surprising to me because her parents are dull as dishwater. But yeah, that's about it. You guys can like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. And hi, Clara. Bye, guys.